Assalamu alaikum. Today I'm here with another small project of mine. Uh, I I did this using a dataset from Kaggle, Bangalore House Price Predictor. This is not really very much contextual for me because I live in Bangladesh. But the YouTube channel I follow named Campus X um, used this dataset to predict, and so I also did the same dataset for practicing. And here, as you can see, my model here predicts the price of a flat or a house using some variables like where the location is, where is the house we're talking about is located at, and how many bedroom, hall or kitchen are in that house, and the size of the house in square feet, and the total bathroom of the house, total number of bathrooms of the house. And then if we click on the predict, it will predict us this. And as we can see, if I change this, it will obviously change the result too. And I did something new with this. Before I deployed my models using Streamline Community Cloud, and now I tried using render.com because Gemini said it would be very professional like, and I do not know, I do not have really very much idea about this because I am practicing and I am very new at this. So also Gemini suggested me to use to practice using Docker file. I have very less idea about this too. I am still learning, so please forgive any mistakes if you see any, and inform me of mistakes if you see any, please. Thank you. And so if we click on the prediction, or click the predict, we can see that it shows us 46.55, and there are some values I can remove this, but I did not, to show you exact value here. 46.5 lakhs here. So as you can see, my code is here. It is loading a little bit. What happened here now? Okay. I do not know. This came here, but I will just remove it and show you. This video is taking long, I'm sorry for this, but let me show you that I literally know nothing about this, and I am still at the learning phase. I would still call myself an entry-level learner, and let's see if the problem still persists or not. So the problem is gone, I guess. Yes, so here's the code. As you can see, I took this dataset from Kaggle, as I've said earlier, and there were many inconsistencies on the database, and this database literally made me sweat. And there were so many inconsistencies that I was just practically I didn't really know what to do even with this. And the particular reason why I chose the dataset, because there are a lot of easier datasets or clean datasets I can get easily, but I chose this dataset because not because the YouTube channel used this, but because this dataset needs very too much preprocessing, and I thought that if I practice on it, it would help me to understand preprocessing better. And yeah, if you see my code, you will see that it really made me sweat, as I've said earlier. Sorry, my English is not that good. And so as you can see, there are area type, availability, location, size, society, total square feet, bath, balcony, price. And here I took upon myself that area type does not really really has any much effect on price. Also the availability does not really have very big effect on prices, and location can have big effect on prices, so I kept it. And society also I do not think gives big effect on prices. Maybe a little bit effect, maybe it affects a little bit, but not really that much, so I also opt out there. And then their total square feet, this is obviously important. Also the number of bathroom is also important. Balcony is also important I think, but I removed it because I do not really think it is that much important to negotiate with using a price. Like if the area is if the location is in like in a city, big city, then balcony will be a much big factor. But if the area is in rural areas or maybe other areas, then I do not think the balcony number is very big of a deal. This is really my personal reason. You can also try using the balcony. I removed the balcony because, as I've already said, that balcony is not needed for me, I think, and so I removed the balcony. But you can use it if you want, and the result will be different obviously if you use balcony. And so if, as you can see, I checked the data types here, and also I counted how many values there are, like unique values or others, and then I dropped the columns I thought I would not need, and then I pre-processed here. Now I deleted some null values, I filled some null values. As you can see, I filled null values of the BHK, I would say, like bathroom, hall and kitchen, that is BHK in short. And in average I entered 2 here on every aspect where there were null values. I filled them with 2 BHKs, and I changed the data types here, as you can see, to int, to integer, and then I again check the null values for another column. And after changing those, I processed again the total square feet column. And as you can see, I used some preprocessing on the square feet column, total square feet column, and then I again checked the columns, and there were some, especially there on the price column and the total square feet column, there were, sorry, on the total square feet column and the BHK column, there were some very much inconsistencies. Like there were a lot of outliers. If you check the mean and the max, you will see that there is a huge difference on the minimum and the maximum, and sorry, the mean value, the average value and the maximum value. So there were very much outliers there, and I took care of it using some functions, and those were very new experiences for me. I would say this was very hard. Till now, the data processing I have done for all the projects I have done, I would say this project data processing took me most of the times. And as you can see, I wrote a very big code. I do not want to explain it here. I do not like to. If you can understand, you just have to look it up. If you look it up, you will understand easily. I use basic preprocessing here, basic outlier detection here, and then after removing all the outliers, then I exported the data, exported the CSV file, as you can see here. And then I also exported the I also made a pipeline using make column transformer and make pipeline functions. And I use linear regression obviously, because with a linear regression we can predict the prices of this. And so for the column here with string objects, I used make column transformer and one hot encoder. And then after that, I also forgot to talk about this. In this other column, there are some locations. Some locations are there which are repeated very less, like 1 or 2 times repeated. And I have changed those columns, changed those locations to other locations. I have named those locations other, which have come like max 10 times or less. And as you can see, my columns look like this. And then I also exported the pipeline I created here. I exported the pipeline here, and as you can see 0.91 was the prediction of the predict score or to score, and it could be more, but I have tried like 10 or 20 random states, and then I found that random state 3 works best, so I kept random state 3. I could also try out other number using other number, but I do not think I should give in much time to it. So I just equal numpy the pipeline, and after that I used what do I call it, I used PyCharm, and with that I deployed, I created the app here, as you can see, Streamlit app. I'm using a Streamlit, and then I also uploaded the app at a Streamlit cloud. If I want to show you, I will just go here. As you can see, it takes a little bit of loading. Here is the app I created here, and here is the app. So I have also deployed the app on a Streamlit, the Streamlit Community Cloud, and also on Render, as you can see. So you can check on both of them, and also, as you can see, I have uploaded the code to GitHub. You can also check from there. Also, I have uploaded the code on Docker Hub. You can also check the Docker image from there if you want, obviously. And I guess that is all. That is my project. Thank you guys. That is all. Assalamu alaikum.